Welcome back. I am live, TSPN TV. I am so pleased and honored to interview my next guest, which is my lovely daughter, Morgan Graziadei. I only have one, so I've been blessed with one beautiful daughter, very academic, obviously a pretty lady, and a very giving person. So we're going to talk about Miss Amador. I see that you have your beautiful sash on.
Thank you.
And your crown. I love the crown. I want one too. So let's talk about preparation. You know, before the big event, what all went into it? Tell our viewers.
Well, as I've told everyone, all my friends, it pretty much was the whole summer of preparation. Plus, well, at the beginning of summer, we had to go to the first meeting where we turned in all our paperwork and a sponsor fee and letters of recommendation, and then throughout the summer we had to get together our onstage presentation and all of our props, and we had to learn a dance. We only had 3 practices, and we learned
that. That's crazy.
It was a really awesome dance taught by Cara at the studio. And then we also had to go to many rehearsals and a few dress rehearsals at the fairgrounds to get familiar with where to step on the stage and how to do the walk when we had our nice evening gowns on. And then we also had to go to dinners with various groups around
Fair Foundation and Rotary, that
yes.
type of thing.
And we met with people there and also served at some of them.
And then you had some preliminary judging as well. What did you do to prepare for that?
The preliminary judging was with 5 judges from around Amador County, and we had it was based on our interview skills, our grades, and our community service, and also fair experience and fair knowledge that we have. And so we had to study some fair facts that we got ahead of time to learn a little more about the numbers and details of the fair, and then we also had to tell them all about what we've done in the fair the past years and what we've done for community service in our high school years.
And you've done what in the fairs? I know what you do, but I want you to tell everybody there.
Well, every year in the fair for the past 5 years, and Western equitation in the horse shows.
And you did pretty good. I saw you cleaning up all those blue ribbons. That was a very exciting week, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah. From a mom perspective, getting ready for Miss Amador, you know, I'm fortunate enough that I have a lot of time with you. And this, you know, these young ladies are so busy. The practicing, even for the talent, which you want to be perfect when you do your talent. You present yourself in whatever way, whether you're doing music or doing some sort of informational speech. There's so much time that gets put into it to perfect it, wouldn't you say?
Yes, definitely, because when you're up on the stage, you want to feel very comfortable with what you're doing and not have to think about it too hard. So it'll be all the other craziness going on behind you.
Right. So you had some piano lessons to help tune up and get your performance really, really tight. And you know, it's a blessing to have the opportunity to spend time with you during the summer, because I felt like I was your personal assistant and your manager, you know, just helping you get the schedule down. We'd meet each night in my bedroom before I went to sleep and compare our schedules and talk about the next meetings for the next coming days, and you know, whether it's the hair design or getting your nails done, the dress needed to be fitted and fitted again, and you know, there's a lot to it. There's just, you know, it's I wouldn't say it's demanding because it's really fun, but it's good to have a champion that can help you out, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah. I also really enjoyed that the girls were very independent, on the other hand, because they were in charge of their own schedules, getting themselves to and from these practices, to and from the dinners. It takes a lot of responsibility, Morgan, to manage your own calendar. And I think you've learned a lot over the summer on just how to schedule and try to get some rest in between.
Yes.
Did you find that challenging?
Yes, it was hard to go from place to place and also get rest and also have fun during summertime.
Yeah.
But the whole Miss Amador experience, I thought, was, even though it was stressful, it was really fun meeting the other girls, because most of them I had seen around school, but I've never really talked to, and now I consider them really good friends. So.
Yeah, that's neat. Making friends and meeting people around the community is really important. So I think the cool part about this for a young lady is the excitement that builds up to the day when we actually go over to the fair and the pageant begins. It was 8 p.m. That was Thursday night of the fair. A lot of excitement, a lot of energy. How did you feel? Can you explain to us, what you felt like behind the scenes when you're getting ready and just what that excitement felt like?
Well, up until the day of the competition, I didn't really feel nervous, and then the morning I woke up, it hit me that it was that night. And so when I finally got there, we had to get there a few hours early for hair and makeup, and the whole time I was back there, I was getting texts and calls from my friends and family wishing me good luck and telling me to do a great job and everything. And so that made me feel good about it, but it also just kept adding on a little bit of pressure. Yeah. But it was fun getting ready back there with all the other girls and the makeup lady and the hair ladies. It was really a great experience.
Yeah, I definitely kept those hair and makeup professionals busy.
Yes.
And there's how many contestants?
7.
7, so that's a lot of makeup, and then I know there's makeup changes during different sections of the pageant, so these gals were quite busy, hair up, hair down, hair this way, hair that way, and all of you look so very lovely. So let's get down to the last minute or two before the pageant, as they're naming off, runner-up number 5, and you feel this kind of excitement building, and then, maybe number 5, then number 4, then number 3, and then number 2, and then number 1, who's going to be in the court. What is her position? The lady that's right next to you. Who was that?
Kenzie.
Kenzie. And then you knew, because there's only X amount of positions, you're either winner or you're out of the court, which would be, it's hard to deal with too. So how did that feel?
I was excited, but it was the most nerve-wracking time, I think, of the whole thing, because like you said, you're either Miss Amador or you aren't part of the court, which would be disappointing after all the work put into it. So I wasn't expecting anything, but I was really excited when they called my name.
Wow, that is just so exciting. What a fun time. As a mom, I don't think I've had a better day in my entire life, and I'm so very proud of you. Also, Miss Congeniality Award to take both. Congratulations, honey.
Thank you.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right, well, we'll be right back, going to an ad break. Stay with us.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. 75th anniversary.